What is the craziest encounter of rich kid syndrome that you have experienced? I was the quiet kid in a class full of rich, loudmouth brats. My family was working class, and everyone knew it. While other kids wore designer shoes, I wore hand-me-downs from my cousin Jake. I never joined class trips unless they were completely free, which was basically never. One day, Lila, the queen bee of our 8th grade class, announced she was throwing the biggest birthday party our school has ever seen. She walked around during lunch handing out these fancy invitations that looked like wedding cards. Each one had a QR code to RSVP, and get this, a literal gift expectation guide attached. She actually made a list of what she wanted people to spend on her. I got an invite too, which was weird because Lila had never talked to me, like, ever. I figured maybe it was some kindness thing her mom made her do. The gift guide said stuff like jewelry $50, $100, and electronics $75 to $150. My allowance was $15 a week, and I'd been saving for months just to buy new sneakers. So I scraped together what I had and bought her a book from this fantasy series she was always reading in class. Cost me $28, which was everything I had. I even wrapped it with paper from an old calendar because we didn't have gift wrap at home. The party was at this rented mansion with an actual red carpet leading to the front door. Her parents hired people to park cars like it was the Oscars or something. Inside was insane. Chocolate fountains, a sushi bar, and this pony with bright pink dyed hair that kids could ride. It was like something you'd see on TV. But then came the gift opening ceremony. Yes, she literally called it that. Lila made everyone sit in a circle while she opened presents on this little stage they'd set up, complete with a microphone. She'd hold up each gift and describe it like she was hosting a game show. When she got to mine, she opened it real slow, pulled out the book, and held it up to the crowd. Then she leaned into the mic and said, "Who brought this?" Everyone stared at me. I raised my hand awkwardly, my face burning red. Lila laughed this fake laugh and said, "A book? Seriously? Did Amazon lose the real gift or something?" The whole room started giggling. I mumbled something about having to go home early and basically ran out of there. I walked the 2 miles home instead of calling my mom because I was too embarrassed. What Lila didn't know was that one of the parent chaperones standing in the back was Ms. Bennett, our school's vice principal. She was also my mom's younger sister, my aunt, and she had been watching the whole thing go down. Monday morning, Ms. Bennett walked into school carrying a thick folder. She'd printed out copies of Lila's gift guide, photos from the party including that ridiculous pony, and even a transcript of what Lila said into the microphone. Apparently someone's parent had recorded the whole gift ceremony. She called Lila, her mom, and our principal into a meeting that lasted 2 hours. Then she did something nobody expected. She announced a new school policy. No birthday party invites could be handed out on campus unless every single student was treated with respect. She also made Lila's entire grade attend a mandatory workshop on empathy and bullying. But here's the crazy part. Ms. Bennett asked me to help lead the workshop. Me, the quiet kid who never spoke up about anything. She said what happened to me wasn't okay, and that I could help other kids understand how it felt. During the workshop, I talked about how it feels when people judge you for not having money, how it feels to save up for weeks just to buy one gift, only to have someone make fun of it in front of everyone. Some kids actually started crying. Even some of the popular ones said they never thought about it that way. The school made me Student of the Month afterward, which I honestly didn't want because I hate attention. But I used the spotlight to suggest something called a Bookshare event. Kids could donate their favorite books, new or used, and write little notes inside explaining why they loved them. Hundreds of books came in. Kids were writing these amazing notes like, "This book got me through my parents' divorce," or "I read this when I was scared of the dark." The library had to get extra shelves. I got letters from kids saying they hadn't read anything fun in months, but finding these books with personal messages got them hooked again. As for Lila, her parents made her write a formal apology letter to me, which she had to read out loud in front of our entire class. The recording got played during morning announcements too. She was mortified. Her friends started distancing themselves from her after that. She never threw another big party. Actually, she never invited anyone to anything again.